stopping in the Spotlight Series. This is your host, Scott Nerney. We are at the Coesit Inn. Fine dining all the time. I highly recommend it. Stop on by Tuesday, and you can sit in the back and watch what we're doing right now like those folks are now. Tonight's guest is the group from the Linda Eldgridge Program, a variety show. We have Snaff Zubberano, Matt Zuena, Anthony Peresechino. I did that right?
You did it. You did it.
Nice.
My father couldn't say it that good. That's how good you said it.
Right? Okay.
Wow.
Why don't we start with a little backgrounds before we get into the show?
Yeah, my name's Snaff Zubberano. I'm a director from Cranston, Rhode Island.
Okay.
I spend a lot of my time split between the East Coast and the West Coast, that being LA. I was just there recently for a few months, and then I came back to do the show. And we've just been shooting it now for about a few months now. About a few months.
Yeah, 2-3 months, I would say.
Yeah, since February. We just shot a film last summer as well called Poor Paul. That's coming out soon as well. So we came back right from that show, from that movie to the show. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
My name's Matt Zuena. I'm also from Cranston, and I've been working with Snaff now for a few years. And I've worked with him on a few different projects. This is my first time working with Anthony. And oddly enough, I moved into the same neighborhood as Snaff, and we became great friends, and now we've been working together a lot lately, so.
Great is an overstatement. Good.
True. You're like more of an acquaintance.
Yeah.
To me, yeah.
Glorified acquaintance.
Does he give you rides to work and back?
I think I'm the one giving the rides more than anything.
Because you know what the definition of a friend, according to my wife, is? Could you call him at 5 in the morning for a ride to the airport?
That's it.
Yes.
I think so.
Is that a friend?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does he give you rides to the airport to get
Yes.
to the West Coast?
Yeah, we
There
just
you
came
go.
from
You fit the
Vegas.
criteria.
Wait, who drove? Did you drive Snaff or was it Matt?
See?
Zay?
There we go.
He's a great friend.
There we go. I mean, if you've seen Snaff's car, it looks like. Have you seen trash?
It's a Maserati.
Yeah.
Have you seen literal trash? Yeah, it's basically.
Are you kidding?
No.
That's
It was a
that's
joke.
his East Coast car.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yes.
And Anthony, your background?
Well, my name's Anthony Peresechino. I'm also from Cranston, Cranston boys. I didn't meet these guys until just a few years back. Matt, more recently, I think within the last year. Through a mutual friend, Ryan, which if anyone knows the show, then they know.
Give it up for Ryan.
You know Ryan.
Boo. Just kidding.
It's my love.
He's the co-host of the show.
Yeah, he's the co-host of the show. I'm the host. Filling in for Linda.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about
So
Linda.
why don't we talk a little bit?
Okay.
I mean, you know, we don't want to talk about it, but we sort of have to talk about it because we introduced it as the Linda Eldgridge Program.
I gotta go.
Hey, Snaff, no.
Why could we not get Linda here?
You want to take this one?
No, I mean, that's a really good question that you posted.
I sort of have to ask those kind of questions.
No.
Yeah.
This is hard-hitting journalism.
I mean, exactly, and I know. So I'm gonna have to default this to Snaff.
Oh, great. I'm gonna have to default this to Matt.
I haven't spoken to Linda in a few weeks now, so.
A few weeks.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty recent.
I didn't tell you about it, though.
Oh, interesting.
That's all I can say.
Thanks for that. Linda was the former host of the show. She technically still is. Her whereabouts are unknown at this time, so we've kind of filled in her shoes and. We've kind of filled in her shoes and kind of took over the show, and we're keeping her brand and her image alive through still calling it the Linda Eldgridge Program because it should be something new by now, but we're hoping that by using her imaging and branding and her name alive that we can get some answers as to what happened to her.
So if I suddenly go missing, are one of you guys going to be sitting in this seat?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
No, yeah, probably me as well.
Oh, okay.
That's my thing. You go missing, I take your place. Families actually hire me specifically for that reason. It's what I do.
So I think I'll carefully walk home tonight.
Yep.
Check my car.
Just watch out. You see a car this big?
Yeah.
It's me.
All right. So how did this team develop? I mean, you're friends for quite a while, but how did it come together to say we need to save Linda's heritage and steal our rent for free and hope the bills keep getting paid? How did this all come together?
Well, it started, I think, we've just been filming for quite some time now. I've been at it for about 10 years now, and I feel like this is kind of the pinnacle of it all with this show. And once we realized that she wasn't going to continue making her show, there was a gap for us. And it airs on Rhode Island public access TV. And then we take it, we put it on YouTube, we send it all over the place, TikTok, Instagram. And we just thought it was a perfect opportunity to kind of take over that space. But essentially, like over the years, we've kind of just gathered the actors that we like to use. We work with a lot of new people, but the core group sticks together, and it kind of keeps growing the more that we kind of find the right vibe that we all work together well. And an interesting thing with finding the actors is that when you look for actors, like you're looking for specific things, but sometimes you're surrounded by actors. They're your friends, but they're actors, and you can make them actors. So I try to find like the qualities in people that, and you could turn them into an actor and sell their chemistry, because the chemistry is real from friendship. You take that, you put it on camera. I think it works very well. That's kind of how it happened with Anthony and Matt here. He was just kind of in the friend group for a while, and then I was like, I need a host, and I was like, him. It was perfect, and it worked great. And then we took some real friendships and put them on camera, and I was already comfortable working with Matt, so we threw him into the mix, and I think we got a good...
Because he worked cheap because he has a little car and you
Right.
needed a ride.
Exactly.
I see how this all come together.
Yeah. That's...
I mean, that was a shorter version of what you just said, but
It is,
I think
yeah.
it's okay.
It was long-winded.
It was a match made in heaven. I think that's really what we're trying to get at here.
Yeah.
Thanks to Linda's missing.
Right. Yeah, and his character, Dolce, was Linda's... He paid for the show.
Right.
So we're still using his money.
His funding, yeah.
My character's a sponsor of the show, so
We're still using it.
still using my money. So
For now.
my money, my car.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you for the ride, too.
So, when you were growing up, what were your favorite shows, comedy shows, to watch that would inspire you?
Mine were Tim and Eric for sure, which is like a late night Adult Swim show, very sketch comedy, very just weird. It kind of opened my mind to like what you're able to do, because I didn't think that weirdness was allowed on TV. And on the late night shows, that's where you could kind of get away with doing anything you want, and that kind of just opened my mind to make stuff like this. And hence here we are, and our show is like late night. It airs like 11:30, 12 a.m. because that's the only place we're allowed, because it's so strange. But yeah, that's definitely my main inspiration.
I've just been a fan of comedy. I can't give you any specific answers. Yeah.
That was great.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah, I mean, for me, SNL has always been, especially in the early 2000s, that was what I grew up on. You know, every Saturday night watching that, and so from there, watching us be able to cultivate something like that over the last few months, I mean, that's really where I draw my inspiration from. A lot of it, and just the actual friendships that we have, you know, off camera and on camera. You know, Ryan is my lover.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say it on here. I'm not afraid. So.
Yeah, that's his co-host.
And I gotta say, there's a fine line between watching a show, so I'll say a bad show, it doesn't have to be comedy, but a show where you're like, what the heck is going on? Which is a flaw, unless you're like really getting whipped by the director.
Absolutely.
Then watching a show like yours where you're like, I don't know what I'm about to expect. There's a fine line there, and I think you guys cross into the better side of that, and I applaud you for that, because I don't know what's going on, even as I'm watching it, but I'm still entertained.
Right.
Sometimes I do know what's going on, and then I
Yeah.
still like am excited by what just happened. So
Yeah,
I encourage the people out there to take a look. We'll put some links online, and we'll definitely inspire some people to watch, and I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really knows what's going on. Like when even like my main characters, like I would say is Anthony, Ryan, Matt, my three main characters, they don't even know what's going on. But like what we start off like with an outline. There's no scripting, like little things here and there, but it's mostly an outline. Like these segments are what we need to hit today. This is how much time we have to do it, and let's get it done.
Sure.
And I think the beauty of it is leaving people in the dark, because you get genuine reactions. Even like one of our first segments we did with
The beans.
the bean commercial, I didn't let them know the camera was rolling, so we're in the control room like, we're rolling, but we're not going to tell them we're rolling. And then you get genuine reaction like, what is going on? It's like, and most of us don't know what's going on. But I think that's what's kind of making this work. Is that
It's kind of like this show. We haven't started rolling yet.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's good. No, I'm just kidding.
We need another take anyway. So.
Where's the show filmed?
It's filmed at PEG RITV in Providence. They have it's kind of the Providence Cranston line. And they've been there for years. I would at least 30 years or something like that. And it's a public resource that's available to any Rhode Islander to use and film there. And they encourage new programs to come in. And we had a show there in the past. And I was just thinking, I'm like, if those resources are there, they have everything. They have lights, cameras, audio. If you have an idea and you have people to do it, like, that's a public resource. And the great thing about it is that you own the content. So you provide them a half-hour show, and then you could do whatever you want with it, which is what we do. Hence why we put it on YouTube and we make different versions of it, little clips. So we're kind of helping each other in a way.
So as people are watching the video, give them a quick synopsis of how they would find your material. And we'll put links on, but if they're making notes right now.
Yeah, if you just type in the Linda Eldgridge Program on YouTube, it'll pop right up. Yep. It's also on Instagram, just the Linda Eldgridge Program, one word. It's on TikTok as well, the same thing. And that's pretty much it at the moment. It's currently playing in festivals all around the world. So we're in Rome and LA right now. And I think New York's coming up next. We're entered into like 40 different ones, so we're just kind of waiting on the word for that. So everything's staggered. But right now, Rome and LA. So
let's talk about that. I understand that you have some awards that you've entered these promotions and competitions and have been extremely successful. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. So we decided that we wanted to kind of get as much heat on the show as possible.
Sure.
And we started this out. When was the first episode we shot?
It came out April.
April. Yeah. So I think we shot the beginning of April, and then I just kind of wanted to just go at it as hard as possible. So I decided to put it online, put it on PEG RITV, and then also film festivals. So we just entered in as many as possible that we thought would be a good niche for us. So just out of the first 3 out of the 40-something that we entered into, we already got 3 yeses, which was like, that was a sign of, the first sign to us, I think, that we're doing something right. Besides a lot of the positive feedback we're getting, that was the first sign that was like, okay, we are onto something. And I think we all feel it. So that's kind of what's going on with that. But we got into the Indie Short Fest in LA. We're semi-finalists in that right now. The Indie X Film Fest in LA, which we're also semi-finalists in. And then now we're up for Best Web Series in Rome.
So this isn't Rome, New York. This is Rome.
Rome, Italy. Yeah, they have a lot of programming from around the world that go there. And we're just one of them. So we just kind of, it's kind of a waiting game with that. You just enter as much as possible, put out as many clips and get heat on it, and then you kind of just wait.
But
and then keep filming.
It's not just, we entered 40. There's thousands of people are entering those 40. So to even be recognized and getting feedback is a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, 100%. I think we're all very excited about what's next for the show. And it's very time consuming. Since March, I've just been nonstop working on this thing, and people now, we have a bit of a fan base, and now they want more. So we already did 3 episodes, they want a 4th, and our plan is to shoot that soon. We should come up. When are we gonna do it? Do you want to figure that out now?
Yeah.
We gotta come up with some stuff.
So Thursdays.
Yeah, Thursdays.
Thursdays.
Not now.
Oh,
you should probably do it before Linda gets back. So I guess I would have to, as my journalistic integrity, to make sure you're on the up and up. Do you have any proof that you were semi-finalists in these
are you kidding?
competitions?
1 second.
Whoa.
Dolce, show us the proof.
This one's for you, Anthony.
Thank you.
Oh, my man.
All right. Well, I guess that's
it. Framed pictures.
We
That's
got
what we
that
got.
one. I want the Rome one.
Oh, you want Rome?
Yeah, I want
Okay, I'll give you Rome. I had Rome for a little bit. I'll give it up for
Do you want to hold this now?
another minute. Okay.
Linda would be proud if she was around anymore.
Yeah.
But,
If.
and those are
If
in
we're-
the last year or so. It's not. I don't
No,
see
this is,
Staples receipts
No.
or Office Max on the
No,
back.
no.
Okay. All right.
Who's that guy?
Good.
No,
Who's
yeah.
that, though?
I don't know who that is.
Who's that guy?
That looks like a predator.
Looks
You
familiar.
gotta watch out for. Who is that? No idea.
That's bad.
It's a bad thing.
Yeah.
One note I do want to make about the show too is like, I think the story is told 3 times, right? So it's the writing, and it's all very loose. All of these things are very loose. The writing, the directing, and the editing. The editing is a whole nother process that comes into play that sometimes when we all leave, like we don't know how we feel. Like I always do because I edit in my head as I'm shooting and I know what I need to get. But like a lot of people leave kind of like uncertain, right? I'm like what just happened? and nobody knows for like about a month until it comes out. But there's so much manipulation of footage. Like a lot of the times I'll make it look like somebody's upset when they're really not. Like a perfect example was in the first episode. We had a comic come on, Jerry Caruso, and he did his set. And what it looks like is that we interrupt him with a rapper that we just overlap the performances because we ran out of time. And it looks like he's interrupted and he's angry that we messed with him. But in reality, he actually kept going. Oh, yeah. And he kept performing with the rapper, and he was like a good sport about it. He's a great guy, but the way that I edited it makes it look like he was mad and he just stops. So that's a whole nother element to the show that like people will be like, wait, that didn't really work, but you don't know until it comes out
The
really
Rhode
worked.
Island Wave editor went to that same school, so wait till
perfect.
you guys see.
Oh my goodness!
Wait till you see what you guys look like when we're done.
Can you make my
didn't
nose
sign
small?
off. I signed non-disclosure agreements, but you guys didn't sign off on editing rights. So
Yeah.
sorry,
Shoot.
not sorry.
You gotta-
I don't think you should go
Yeah.
though. We still have some more questions.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even thinking about leaving.
I
Scott,
know.
please.
Your car is that little car is blocked in by a bicycle. So
Is it? No.
What's the future goals of the show besides make more?
Definitely make more. The future goals is big TV. Like we want to get on Adult Swim or Comedy Central, IFC, something
Okay.
like that. That's absolutely the top
Do I need to
goal
make some calls?
here. Yes, please.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
You got connections?
No, but I'll make calls.
He's just gonna
Let me see your Rolodex.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the top goal here. But in the meantime, we're going to kind of keep at a steady pace and keep making them and just seeing what kind of traction that we get. And so far, so good.
Right.
So that's kind of, I think, the plan. Unless you guys have different plans with it.
I was thinking a spin-off series.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's it called? The Anthony Show?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's got my name in the
Good for
title.
you, good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah, you know.
So I have to ask, we have a tribute to the James Lipton type interview. We like to ask some of those types of questions. So who's the most unprepared person out of the three?
I have the answer. I'm not going to say it out loud.
You.
Oh, I was gonna
I would
put
say
you.
you.
Oh.
I would probably say you.
Ah.
But
Okay. Well,
So I should start with
I
him
don't.
so he doesn't have time to prepare like you two will get?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So the most unprepared. That's interesting.
Well, I
I
haven't asked
disagree.
the question
Oh.
yet. But
Oh, I thought that was the question.
no, that was a question to find out who should ask the first question.
Oh shoot!
You got
Okay.
it. You see
That's
them?
good.
You see?
He
got
set me
snapped
up.
back.
See,
You
now
got
he's
snapped-
flipping the
you got
table. I always
snapped
mess
See
with
what we
him.
did
He's
there?
doing it to me now.
I like that.
Good work,
Right
okay.
there.
Good
Love
work.
Huh?
We got a new director right here.
Yeah.
We got him.
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite word?
What? That.
That's your favorite word?
Yeah. That's it.
That's cool.
My favorite word? I don't know. Are you kidding? I never
So
thought
many of
about
them.
that in my life. Yeah, what? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adulche is my favorite word.
Okay. Matt?
You had time to
not
think about it.
I was told not to say that.
Too late.
Say it again.
We could come back to him. Ryan? Let's ask Ryan.
Ryan be here for
Lewis.
an hour.
My favorite word is Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anthony, your favorite word?
Snaff.
Yo, I was gonna say.
You were gonna
snap.
say. I know you were gonna say it.
snap.
But man, I took it out of your mouth, and that's why you're fumbling.
But
right?
we both said
You're
names, so they're not. But whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Your part just got it bigger in
See?
episode 4, Anthony.
Really?
Yeah. Good
Oh,
to say
wow.
me.
Oh,
Anthony,
wow.
what sound or noise do you love?
That one specifically.
Rain dripping on a tin roof.
Wow. That's very specific. You thought about that before.
Oh my god.
Mine's the sound of my own name.
Snaff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Snaff Copper Pop.
Snaff, if you could do something with zero chance of failure, what would you do?
The Linda Eldgridge Program. I wish there was zero chance of failure, but we're so weathered by it over the years. Like it's never a straightforward path. There's always going to be hiccups. So I mean, so far, fortunate to not have any.
This was supposed to be a short answer.
Oh shoot. Okay. I was going to lead into another joke, but it's too late.
Matt?
Zero chance of failure.
Yep.
I'm the worst person to interview. Wow.
You got this. No, you got it.
Zero chance of failure. What would I do?
Go to Vegas.
That was a big failure. That was a major failure. Oh my God. Can we not? I can't. I have.
You can do it. He's got writer's block. You know, it's right in.
We'll come back to you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, please.
Anthony?
I'm so glad you asked that question.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you asked that question. You know, and I'd have to say, you know.
He's stalling.
It's,
You know.
yeah.
We know Scott.
Snaff, why would you say that?
Huh?
I'm shocked he hasn't said, if I had zero chance of failure, what I would do is just yell Snaff all day.
Right.
If I had zero chance of failure, what I would do, I know it's going to come to a shock to many people.
Still stalling.
Be a pilot. You know
Huh?
what?
Okay.
No failure, no
I'm not going
crashing.
on your plane.
All right.
You know?
Matt,
Take
you
myself
still-
places.
I still need a few weeks.
Yeah. Get back to it.
So Matt,
Yes.
what career would you least like to do?
Probably. You know, I don't want to bash any careers.
It could just be
actually.
something you know you're not going to be good at,
Career I would least like to do.
or a job.
Honestly, I see a lot of hardworking guys working construction, and I look at those guys and I'm like, damn, those guys are hard workers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do it, but I admire that.
You
Absolutely.
could do that if you had zero chance of failure.
True.
Now we're back to that.
Yeah.
True.
Helped you out.
He's giving you ideas now.
Yeah.
We might only need another week. We might not need the whole 2.
You're going to be a construction worker now.
Anthony, what's your least favorite job you wouldn't want to do?
I mean, as you know, pilot.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Snaff?
I don't fail.
There must be
Anything.
something out there you know you wouldn't want to do.
Doctor, I guess.
Doctor?
Oh, yeah.
I'd be
Oh,
scared
yeah,
of that.
the-
I'd be scared of you
Yeah.
being a doc. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They-
Doctors
everybody
are
would
not-
die on the
Eldridge
table.
left town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Those
will.
are
Oh,
doctors.
I can't. I mean, legally, we cannot confirm or
sorry.
deny that.
That's true.
We'll see if we can cut that part. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, please. Please.
Thank you.
So, Matt, I'll start with you. This is an easy one. It's the last question. It's really easy. If you could go back in time and talk to your 12-year-old self, what would you tell yourself?
I would tell myself, don't overthink everything like I tend to do now. That's what I would tell
All
myself.
right? Good.
It's legitimate.
Anthony?
Invest.
Invest?
Invest.
What?
And I tell myself exactly what.
At 12.
Bitcoin. At 12 years old. Oh my God. Of course. Of course.
I don't know if it's out
Invest in Bitcoin. Okay. 12 years old is probably just coming up, if anything at all. Right? I tell myself, get out of it when I hit 60,000. When was that? What was that? Like last year? This past year? You know what I mean?
All right?
The more you talk, the more time I have to think. So my answer's gonna be.
So
really
so
good.
what I'm really saying is big, and that's my final answer. My final, completely fine, because we're final answers here. It's gonna be Bitcoin.
You really milked that. Wow.
I know.
Oh, you're helping me. I already got the answers.
Okay.
Get a real job.
Get a real job. All right?
Yeah.
Real estate.
Real estate. Yeah. Real
Yeah.
estate.
That's what.
Don't
that's
become a
what winners
director.
think.
All right.
Okay.
Guys, I will leave the last word to you, which I never do as the host.
Oh
but
yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell our esteemed audience who's about to go to YouTube and watch your show, maybe for the first time or maybe again?
Subscribe for sure.
Subscribe.
Spread the word
Spread the word.
and
Join the search for Linda Eldgridge, which
Yes.
should be on.
I mean, we got
Multiple
parties out.
websites.
We got parties out.
put up
everywhere
some
looking
missing
for her.
flyers. Let's keep
We
an eye
have
out for
to.
her. We do need to find her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not in your best interest to find her. but-
No, not at all.
And if you have any leads, Linda Eldgridge at Gmail.
Yes,
.com?
the Linda Eldgridge Program at gmail.com.
Yep.
If you have any leads,
Seriously.
any ideas, please.
You know, we are seriously looking for Linda.
Cameras
This is-
over here.
we're seriously looking for Linda. If anyone at all has any idea.
I know we might joke about it, but
Yeah, no, but at the end of the day, this is a serious matter. This is very serious. You know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't. you know,
Yeah.
you know.
It's okay if the director doesn't know where the camera's on, right? Because that's normal on your show.
Well, we have lights on ours that tell us
Yeah,
which one it's on.
we're that we're,
Yeah.
we're a little slow. So I need that. I need the. See, I get confused. I've been looking at the lights this whole time.
Yeah, those are the lights that make us look good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why we sat you there, because you didn't need as much.
Okay. Yeah,
By the time it gets over to Snaff,
Yep.
it's really doing its work.
it
I
is.
see.
I mean, the hat, have you
Yeah,
seen
there's
the
a lot going
shoes?
on.
No, I got
Can
it.
you see the shoes on?
Wow, look at that patent leather.
I know, huh?
Patent leather with those wingtips. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice.
I know
Yeah,
shoes.
it's on me.
I know shoes.
All right.
They wouldn't call me Snaff. Wait.
Guys, thank you so much. We'll look forward to hearing about your accomplishments, more episodes, and I really applaud you for doing a show in Rhode Island with Rhode Islanders and getting it out there.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
for
Thank you.
having
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Linda Eldgridge Program.
Linda Eldgridge.
Didn't I say Linda Eldgridge?
What a show we have tonight.
Where's my mom?
I don't think this is working.
Oh no.
Just get me out of here soon. I could have been like a stand-in on The Sopranos or something.
I'm a big kid.
Yeah, you're a big kid.
What's happening?
Do you not read the script that is written?
When the hell did you send it?
And where's Linda?
Linda come.
Hey, has anybody seen Linda?
She may or may not be dead.
I'm so happy I'm here.
We'll be all right.
Belle has to perform. Bean.
I see you, Linda.
Who are you people?
Fucking bastard.
You guys, thank you so much.
This is called a TV studio. You heard that before?